Liberal Dan Radio presents
Fat Man Rant.
The Archdiocese of New Orleans, which is basically the Catholic Church in charge of, the entity in charge of everything Catholic in the city of New Orleans, I guess, has been dealing with a bankruptcy scandal because of what has been going on with sex abuse within the Catholic Church as a whole, and specifically the cover-ups that took place within the city of New Orleans. One of the holdings of the Archdiocese of New Orleans is Second Harvest Food Bank. Second Harvest Food Bank is a nonprofit that has the secular activity of just feeding people who are hungry. People who donate money to this organization expect that money will go to feed hungry people, not to pay off sex abuse claims. And in fact, there are agreements that Second Harvest Food Bank has made with Feeding America and others, and just laws in general that basically require that any money that is donated to Second Harvest Food Bank of South Louisiana needs to be spent on the mission of Second Harvest Food Bank of Louisiana and not on anything else, specifically anything of a non-secular nature, and specifically not to pay off your bankruptcy debts that you're incurred because you effed around by covering up sex abuse claims and now you're finding out. Why go after the Second Harvest Food Bank in particular? That's just, to me, I'm saying that's evil. Why is that evil? The Catholic Church has so much more that they could go into, that they could sell off, or what have you, where they would never have to touch this particular entity, this particular organization. To the point, according to a news report that I saw, the Archdiocese of New Orleans has real estate holdings that have an insured replacement value of more than $2 billion. How about all that gold that you own? Sell some of that off. How about get rid of some of your buildings? There's a dilapidated one right by the Superdome, almost within walking distance. If you're generally healthy and don't have hurt knees like me, you could sell those buildings. You could sell off other buildings. You could sell off other property that you have. Maybe sell off $1 billion of the $2 billion worth of properties. If you have to contract your operations in the city to recover from the fact that y'all made bad decisions and covered up for sex abusers, for people who abuse kids, yeah, I don't care. Contract your operations, make those people as whole as they could possibly be, because you're never going to completely fix what's wrong with them. Trust me, I know. I wasn't raised in the Catholic Church, but I've talked about that before on the show too. It's never going to completely fix the issue, but don't go punishing people who are hungry simply because you made horrible, evil decisions to defend child molesters. To force people to starve because you now you don't want to get rid of other assets that could be worth a lot more money is just sick and twisted and wrong. I mean, I've never been a Catholic. I don't know how anybody could at this point continue to justify donating a single buck to this entity because of all the cover-ups that they did and all the evil people that they covered up for. But regardless of whether or not you feel that you can separate the church and your donations to the church from the activities of the clergy in that church, regardless of that, there's absolutely no reason why these funds should have to be touched at all. And the fact that that's where the Archbishop's mind went, sorry, I can't view that as anything but horrible, terrible, and evil in and of itself. What do you think? Agree? Disagree? Leave your comments down below. Remember to like the video, share it to your social medias, and unless you're a Nazi, have a good day.